The face in the mirror. I never believed in ghosts, not really. I thought they were the stuff of campfire tales and overactive imaginations. That was, until the night I stayed in the old Thompson house. It started as a joke. My friends and I had heard all the stories how the Thompson house was cursed, how the last family to live there disappeared without a trace. We laughed it off, chalking it up to local folklore. So when they dared me to spend the night there, I accepted. After all, what was the worst that could happen? The house was as decrepit as they said. The wooden boards on the windows were rotting, and the door creaked ominously when I pushed it open. Inside, it was dark and dusty. An overpowering stench of mildew and decay hung in the air. The floorboards groaned under my weight, and I could see my breath in the cold, stale air. It was the perfect setting for a horror movie. I set up a sleeping bag in the middle of the living room and turned on my flashlight. The beam cut through the darkness, revealing peeling wallpaper and broken furniture. I tried to get comfortable, but every little sound, the scuttling of rats or the distant drip of water, kept me on edge. Still, I tried to convince myself it was just a house, an old house, and nothing more. Around midnight, I decided to explore. My flashlight illuminated faded photographs on the walls, families with somber expressions, their eyes seeming to follow me as I moved. I made my way through the rooms, my footsteps echoing in the silence. When I reached the basement door, something strange happened. The air grew colder, and I felt a shiver crawl up my spine. Curiosity got the better of me. I descended the creaky stairs, each step more agonizingly slow than the last. The basement was pitch black, but the light from my flashlight revealed a large, dusty mirror against one wall. It was strange, I hadn't noticed it before. I walked closer, and that's when I saw it. In the mirror's reflection, someone was standing behind me. My heart raced as I spun around, but the basement was empty. I turned back to the mirror, my breath fogging up the glass, and saw the figure more clearly now, a pale, gaunt face with hollow eyes, staring directly at me. I stumbled backward, my heart pounding in my chest. I tried to convince myself it was a trick of the light or my imagination, but the figure in the mirror remained, staring with a chilling, unblinking gaze. In a panic, I ran up the stairs and out of the house, my flashlight bobbing erratically as I fled. I didn't stop until I was safely in my car, the house looming ominously in the rearview mirror. I drove home in a daze, the image of that face burned into my memory. It wasn't until later, when I reviewed the footage from my flashlight camera, that I saw something even more terrifying. In every shot, the mirror was there, but the figure behind me was growing clearer, more defined. I tried to laugh it off, but I couldn't shake the feeling that something had followed me home. Every time I close my eyes, I see that face, and sometimes, when I wake up in the middle of the night, I swear I can hear the soft creaking of old floorboards. Maybe it's all in my head, but the Thompson house changed something in me. Now, every shadow and every unexplained noise sends me into a panic. I thought I was brave, but now I know there are things in this world that defy explanation. And every time I look in a mirror, I wonder if that face is watching me, waiting for the right moment to step out from the darkness.